prescription, yeah, for this love pain. Anybody got a pill I could pop for this love pain? Anybody got a prayer I could say for this love pain? Yeah, ooh, I need it for this love pain. Anybody got a prescription, yeah, for this love pain? Anybody got a pill I could pop for this love pain? Anybody got a prayer I could say for this love pain? Yeah, ooh, I need it for this love pain. Anybody got a prescription?
Oh, Lord have mercy. Here we go. Wow. So I hope you guys can hear me because I decided to go back to HAPS for today for a bit, and I'm not even sure you can hear me. Looks like it, but hold on just one second. Now, and you know, it's strange when you leave something and you start doing something else, you kind of forget how to use that other something that you left. And yeah, so hi, this is Vivian, and this is the Successful Mind Power Hour, even though it's not showing up there. And I just want to say good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night. So I'm going to sing it to you. Well, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night. Everything is gonna be all right. Well, yes, it is. But even though I am back to HAPS temporarily, and I think I might have to go back to StreamYard tomorrow. But look, we'll work this out, because I think the difference in HAPS and and StreamYard is that when I put all of my description and it just automatically goes to each one of those platforms. Not quite sure that happens with HAPS. I would have to go back and look at the other ones that I've done. But if not, then I'll have to go to each one and input my description. So don't worry about it. It's all good. So today, I hope everyone's doing well and that you are having a fantastically marvelous day. And I want to make sure that, well, at least try to make sure that people are able to comment. If you are new to the broadcast, then just make sure that, just send me some love, some hearts, some likes, some shares, some thumbs up, some whatever, and just say hi. Hey, how you doing, Viv? So if you are new to the broadcast, just let me know. And it's unlike StreamYard, I don't think you have to give HAPS permission for me to see your comments. So if you want to make a comment, whether you're commenting from YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter, because HAPS has the Twitter link. And unfortunately, you cannot live stream to Instagram from a third-party link. Otherwise, it'd be the big thing, the thing where you get everybody involved. So today I wanted to kind of talk about something that happened yesterday with Dean Graziosi, and Pete Vargas hosted an event yesterday. And some of the things that Dean said, even though I had heard it said in some other way or said it differently, but the same, and sometimes it takes hearing something multiple times before it goes, What? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And you're like, wait a minute, hold on. I heard that before. Well, this is what happened yesterday. So I attended this event, and Dean was one of the speakers. And if you know Dean, he is a great storyteller. And a lot of times his stories will make you cry because they have all of them have a meaning. And sometimes it's not making you cry because they're sad, it's making you cry because you go, oh my God, I can relate. You know? And so I, I limit my time with Dean because it's like, man, you have me blubbering pretty much all the time. Let's stop it. And so I'm kidding about that, but he does actually make me cry, but not that's not why I limit the time with it. It's just, I'm in so many groups and things like that. Sometimes you have to juggle your time between where the things that you're attending. And so several things he said yesterday made so much sense that I just kind of sat up and paid attention and really thinking that I had heard this for the first time. And a lot of us, out here who are out here building businesses, and we're pretty much on a mission to help people. We kind of tend to forget about ourselves. We're encouraging other people and telling them to do these things for themselves and do all this, that, and the other. But we kind of forget sometimes to take care of ourselves and stop letting the opinions or the input of other people dictate our lives. And so when people tend to criticize what we do or don't appreciate what we do, we kind of take it to heart a little bit, or it hurts our feelings, but we try not to take it to heart because we are developing our emotional intelligence so that whatever they say and do really, really doesn't matter. But we're human, and those things kind of do matter. And sometimes the advice or the opinions that we get from other people really are not beneficial to us. And here's one of these that Dean was talking about. Dean talked about people are so focused on improving their weaknesses. Yeah, right. So he said, and this is something I've heard from other people, but it was said in a different way. And the way he said it just kind of jumped out at me. And he said, don't work on your weaknesses, work on your strengths. Because working on your weaknesses only tends to make them stand out and become stronger. And it tends to make you feel bad about yourself. Oh, oh my God, I don't know why I can't get better at this. Oh my God, I'm so bad at this. I got to improve this. I got to improve this just to make me better. So if you think about it, does that actually make you feel good to sit there and worry about what you're not good at versus concentrating on what you are good at and be amazing at it? So this is what he said. And it was like, oh my God, yes, that's the difference. Because I do notice how when I'm trying to improve myself on those things I'm not good at, how bad that makes me feel versus when I'm going to do something to make it really good, and this is something I enjoy, it makes you feel great, right? So consider doing those things that make you feel good and becoming better at those. Better, make yourself great at the things you enjoy versus, oh my God, I gotta this bad thing that I'm not good at. I'm gonna keep focusing and focusing and focusing on that. Now, forgetting about that good thing that you're good at. And so you get weaker at the thing that you're good at and become stronger in paying more attention to the thing that you're not good at. And does that make you feel any better? No, it makes you feel like crap. So focus more on your strengths versus your weaknesses. Now, I've heard this in different ways over the last couple of years because I've kind of been heavy into this personal development thing for the last couple of years. And Bob Proctor said it in a different way, and I'm not, and none of these are direct quotes. It's what my take on it was. Okay, so Bob Proctor says, get good at what you want to do and what makes you feel good, and hire somebody else to do the rest. Because sometimes, just like Dean was saying, we're so focused on what we're not good at and trying to get better at that we take more time doing that getting better than we do actually producing anything that makes us better. Because I write emails, not to say that I'm good at them. So why am I spending my time doing that? I don't enjoy it. It's not my thing. I Yes, can I become better at it? Sure. But while I'm becoming better at it, I'm stressing about becoming better at it. And that takes away from the thing that I am good. I'm good at talking. I talk to people. What emails are okay, but then trying to formulate an email to so that when they read it, they understand what I'm saying and this, that, and the other. But if you're actually having a conversation with someone, uh, there are inflections in your voice that kind of emphasize different points, right? Now you can put, punctuation and large words and this, that, and the other, bold and all that kind of stuff to emphasize certain points in your email. But then again, it's dependent upon the how that person is feeling at the time they read it as to whether or not they get it, right? So if I'm not good at writing emails, how about I hire somebody to do that? Because not my thing. I don't like it. It stresses me out. And if they're good at it, guess what I'm doing? I'm contributing to the economy by hiring someone who's doing something that they love to do, and it's releasing some stress off of me because I don't like it. Yes, I eventually will become better at it, but let me do the things that I'm good at. Let you do the things that you're good at, and together we can make magic, baby. Yes. Okay. So also, I've heard it from one of my other personal development people. I'm not going to call him a guru, Wesley Virgin. Now, Wesley was one of the first people, actually, when I started on this journey of deep personal development. Now, I've been dabbled in it back and forth over the years and years before that. But when I really got involved was when I came across Wesley Virgin on online. And he said you don't have to be good at everything. You just do the thing that you're good at and hire someone else to do those things that you're not so good at. Yes, continue to develop yourself, but don't spend time on stuff that's not making you money if that's your goal. So don't spend time on things that are not pushing you towards your goal when you don't like it. You're beating yourself up because you're not good at it, and you're forgetting about those things that you are good at. Instead of developing those things that you are good at, you're putting out your fire, so to speak. And Holton Bugs. Now, he says how you do one thing is how you do everything, and you don't have to do everything. Again, you can hire somebody to do the things that is out of your realm. Okay, do the things that are productive, and that you enjoy doing. Now, not all the time are you going to enjoy every single thing. Sometimes you do have to get out of your comfort zone, and sometimes you cannot hire somebody to do everything. Like, in the business that I'm in, you have to talk to people. Yeah, you have to talk to people. So you can't hire somebody to talk to people for you. So that is getting out of your comfort zone for your own good. So, and that's not going to make you feel bad. It'll actually make you feel good when you start to do good for other people and help them in their lives. So if you have a nice conversation with someone, you make a friend, whether they actually end up in your business or purchasing anything from you, it's irrelevant. Are you making a friend? Are you being friendly? Are you actually coming out of your comfort zone for a purpose? And not necessarily just the purpose of building your business, but the purpose of just being a friendly person or helping someone else. How good would that make you feel versus sitting there stressing over trying to write an email that you hope somebody will understand, or writing a text message that you hope somebody will read and respond to? Text messaging is the thing now these days. Text message advertising. And so because people open their text messages a lot faster than they open their emails, but even if they read it, are they going to respond? Are they going to do what you want them to do? It's based on the text message, right? But if you call someone and you talk to someone, guess what? You can have a back and forth conversation. You can get an understanding of who that person is. It's so much more rewarding, I think, to me. And it may not be to you. Maybe you love writing emails. If that's your thing, though, do that. And those things that you don't like, it's like, I'm not doing that. That's just holding me back from doing what I need to do. Then if that's the case, hire somebody else to do that. Erling Bugs, the wife of Holton Bugs, who is a phenomenal female, she said something when she was doing one of her uh, Sunday things where she was self-care Sunday. And she said something that it was funny, but so true, because a lot of us like a clean house, right? Well, most of us like a clean house, but not all of us like to clean it, right? And that's what she said. I love a clean house. I just don't like to clean it. So I hire somebody to do that. Nothing wrong with that. No, you don't have to love to clean the house. That's not your job. It's not your job to clean your house. Now, do you want a clean house? And if you can't hire somebody to do it, most likely you're going to go ahead and do it because you want a clean house, right? But if it's within your realm or within your budget or whatever it is, to get somebody else to do those things that you really don't, it's not really doing anything for you. Well, a clean house is doing something for you because you like your surroundings. It's clean, right? But it's just time consuming and it's continuous. So why not, if you can afford it, hire somebody to do that? And I know some of you are probably saying, like, I don't have money to hire somebody to do it. Well, budget it. Say, once a week, I'm going to get somebody to come in. And it's cheaper than you think to get somebody to come in and clean your house. And I know if you're like me, though, it might be counterproductive, because even when I even think about having somebody to come in and clean my house, I go through the house and clean the whole house in anticipation of them coming to clean my house. So yeah, mine is counterproductive. Actually, it might be productive because I'm thinking about somebody else coming in my house and seeing my dirt. And I'm going, oh no, I don't want nobody coming in and see that. Let me clean my house. And so that for me, it may be, I don't like it. And I'm telling you right now, and you can be judgy if you want to. I don't like to clean. I just like a clean house. Cleaning is not my, oh my God, it's so fun. I want to go clean. No, 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 no. And if anybody, well, not anybody, because some people do like to clean. Some people love that. And if that's their bag, let them do it. You like to clean? Hey, I got a job for you. If you're an organized person, I got a job. Now, I'm being for real now. So if you're an organized person, get with me and let me know, because I need somebody to organize some stuff for me. Just saying. Not too organized though, because I won't be able to find anything. Because I have organized chaos, guys. People see my mess and go, "How can you find anything in that?" And I was like, "But I can, because I know which pile it's in." Most people would freak out about these piles that I have, and they go, "Ah, you got to get yourself organized." Well, I am, to me, and so that you also have to be you in certain things, right? Now, if you're taking advice because that person has lived the life or is living the life that you want to live, then model them. Do what they do. But you don't have to be them. You could still be yourself. You could still tweak things to make it look more like you. Like, there's scripts out there to talk to people. But do you want to like read the script? No. You want to read the script, but you want to read it in a learning manner versus just reading that to somebody over the phone, because it's going to sound mechanical if that's what you do. But when you take it and you adapt it to your personality, to how you talk to people, then it makes it more effective, because you're now being genuine versus being mechanical, or just doing something because you think you need to do it versus doing something that you want to do. See the difference? So that's the advice that I got. Now, and all of these, and if you see the theme here, all of these successful people saying the same thing. They might say it in a different way, but they're saying the same thing. Do the thing that you love. Do the part that you love. Like, if you're in a business and you're doing the thing that you love, say you're an artist of some sort. Either you do painting or you play music or whatever, and you got to get your stuff out there, but you're not really great at advertising, but you're great at what you do. You're a great painter or you're a great musician. Well, hire somebody else to do the advertising. Yes, you might want to do some videos and play your music or whatever, or show some of your paintings, but to get it to where it needs to be, if that's not your expertise, hire somebody else to do it and do the part that you enjoy, the part that you're good at. And guess what? It'll all come together. It will all come together. Now, if you can't afford it right away, there are so many free ways to do things right these days that, yeah, you can do it. Um, you can go on TikTok, you can go on Snapchat, you can go on Facebook or whatever, all for free. You don't have to pay for advertising. But if somebody else is better at it than you are, ask for help. Ask them to help you do it, because that's going to get you further than stressing about how you're going to get your stuff out there. And, looking at, oh, this person is better at it than I am. So what? Nothing great was done overnight. Nothing. So hire someone to do what they're good at, and you're doing two things. You're taking the stress away from yourself, and you're letting that person do the thing that they enjoy, and both of you are benefit from it. Ta-da! So make something great with someone else. Collaboration is awesome. And if you collaborate with somebody and you let them do exactly what they love to do, and then you're doing exactly what you love to do, this could be an awesomely great thing for both of you. That's my message. and I hope you got something out of it. Thank you, Dean Graziosi, for that word of wisdom or that light bulb moment, as well as all of the other people that I followed and am following, for their words of wisdom. And just take life as it comes. Be amazing at what you're amazing at, and keep developing that. You know what your weaknesses are, but don't focus on them. Uh-oh. See, my music trying to go off in the middle of my conversation. Well, it's not the middle, it's actually the end. So guys, look, I will talk to you later, and I hope you have a fantastically marvelous day, and I'll see you on my next broadcast. But in the meantime, I wish you peace, I wish you love, and I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.